The reason I wanted to do this video is because I was asked last week what some of my all-time favorite oils are. And so I wanted to share that with you. Some of them are from the starter kit, so you'll have some of those already. And some are some things that you might want to think about as maybe additions to your starter kit oils. But let's start with the ones that you already get in the kit. And you'll be surprised probably that some of my favorites are in the kit. So an oil that we use probably every single day is Digize. Digize Vitality is your oil for all things digestive system support. So anything tummy related, Digize is your best friend. So my son will often complain of little tummy troubles, or we go in the car and he starts to feel a little wonky. Anything of that nature, you can use Digize Vitality because it's going to support your digestive system. So it does have a strong kind of pungent aroma because it has, hi Susan, it has marjoram and it has fennel and ginger. So it has a lot of really strong fragrances in it. So it's a strong aroma. I don't think it is marjoram, I'm sorry. It's tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, anise, and patchouli. But it's a very strong aroma. So the way that you would use this is you put a couple drops in your water. My husband likes to put it on a carrot and then just chow down the carrot. We do have a regular version of Digize, which you could put in the diffuser or rub on the tummy, or you could put that in your bath. But Digize is one of those oils that I carry with me at all times because you never know when you're gonna need a little digestive support. So especially as we go traveling this summer, you know, your food choices might not be the best as they usually are. So this is a product that we cannot go without in our home. So Digize. Speaking of digestive support, Peppermint Vitality, which is in your starter kit, is also great for digestive support. So that's a product that you could put in your water as well to help support your digestive system either before or after you eat. The Vitality version that comes in your kit is also great in brownies and coffee and things like that. Super, super tasty. But I always carry the regular peppermint with me. And so the regular peppermint is great as a cooling sensation on the skin, maybe after you've been outdoors in the sun and you want something to just really provide that cooling sensation. Peppermint is great for that. Also, if you're going on long car rides, like I'll be going on, you could put a drop of peppermint on your on the top of your head, and that'll help give you some energy and some focus and some clarity. People love to rub this on their temples or on the back of their skull just to help give them some focus as well. So peppermint has a bunch of different uses. Great in the diffuser, great as a pre-workout, great as after sun. There's so many ways that you can use regular peppermint, and I love them all. Lavender is an oil that we use every day. We use it to help support our sleep. So this goes in the kids' diffusers. Some like to add peppermint to it, surprisingly enough, because they like that pepperminty smell. One daughter likes the citrus, so we add lemon. Other one we just use straight up lavender and cedarwood. Kind of however you choose to use it, but it does help you to calm down and focus and allow you to get some really good rest, which we all know. We all need sleep. But lavender is great for a bunch of other things too, just besides calming. So it's great for your skin. Add a drop to your moisturizer. You could use it around the eye area. Also, after you've been outdoors and you want to kind of soothe the skin, you can make a great after like a spray for your body, and add lavender to that, maybe lavender and peppermint mixed together, and be a great cooling, calming body spray. So lavender has a bunch of uses, you know, to support the skin, help you focus, calming. Yeah, so this is one that we use every day, particularly in the diffuser, and then on the skin, okay? Your starter kit comes with the Thieves Vitality. So the Thieves Vitality has the white label, which means that you can take it internally. And so your Thieves Vitality is going to boost your immune system. So it's great when taken in water or hot tea. It's quite spicy, so some people will mix it with some lemon Vitality to kind of balance some of those intense flavors. The cinnamon makes it kind of spicy. But Thieves Vitality is great to support your immune system. When I run out, I typically go ahead and I buy the full size, the bigger bottle, the regular bottle, and I make roller balls with it, you know, just to help keep us healthy. Like when we're around a lot of new people or crowded spaces, and we just want to help keep us healthy. I will mix equal parts of Thieves and lemon in a roller ball, and I'll show you that recipe. I think I'm gonna post that tomorrow. But you can just make a roller ball, and that's great to apply to the bottoms of your feet. Because Thieves has that cinnamon, it tends to be a little spicy, which is why the bottoms of your feet is a great place to apply it. But Thieves Vitality supports your immune system. It's great to keep you healthy. We're very rarely sick. We haven't been to like a sick doctor's appointment in years. Whenever we feel something coming on, we have oils to support our bodies and help keep us healthy, and we have natural options. So Thieves and Thieves Vitality are a must in every home. So I've already touched on the lemon a couple different times, and so your kit comes with the Lemon Vitality, which is great in your water, and Angela posted yesterday, just make sure you're using stainless steel or glass water bottles when you're using the Lemon Vitality. So when taken internally, Lemon Vitality has bunches of antioxidants, so it's great for your immune system. It's great for detoxing. It has a bunch of immune supporting properties. The regular lemon is great in a diffuser, great as an addition to your cleaning products. I just love the smell of lemon. It just makes me happy. You can actually add a little bit to your nighttime moisturizer if you are looking for a more even toned complexion. I've also heard people apply it to their cuticles and their nail beds to help with brittle nails. So there's lots of ways that you can use lemon. So kind of do some research on that, or, you know, ask a friend for ideas. But I love lemon, just that crisp citrus smell makes me really, really happy. So whether that's the Lemon Vitality or the regular lemon, it's a must in our family. Copaiba is another one we use on a regular basis. This has really helped to support my mood. So my favorite way to use Copaiba is just a drop under the tongue. So although you see this is not the white label one, which comes in your starter kit, when you take an oil sublingually, it is considered a topical application because it doesn't go into your digestive system, which is the ones that are taken internally go into your digestive system. This does not when you take it sublingually. So we can talk about regular Copaiba under the tongue, but you can add it to your skincare products. It's a great as a layering technique when you need some support for maybe your shoulder or your back area. We use the layering technique with my husband after his car accident. So we would layer Pan-Away, and we let that sit for about 30 seconds. Then we add Copaiba, and we add some lavender, and then we topped it off with peppermint. Okay, and so you're getting all those oils just driving into the skin and having their effect. Layering them one by one, and waiting 30 seconds in between each oil. And so Copaiba helps to kind of open your body to accept those oils. So sometimes it's called a magnifier because some people think, oh, it's gonna make things work better. What it really does is just opens your body to receive the other oils. So it's a great oil and used in combination, great for overall health and wellness, mood. This one's helped me a lot. It has kind of like a woodsy taste. It's not my favorite, but I love it because I know how good it is for me. So if you haven't tried your Copaiba, give that a go. And you need to research and Google beta-caryophyllene. That's the #1 constituent in Copaiba. It's also a constituent that's found in cannabinoids, but we actually have a higher percentage in Copaiba. So if you want to learn more about that, I encourage you to do some research into that. We're not able to talk about it here. My other favorite product that's linked to the starter kit oils is Sacred Frankincense. Now, your starter kit comes with frankincense, which is a great essential oil. I just typically use the Sacred Frankincense. It's a few dollars more, and I just think it's worth it. So the fragrance is slightly different. This has more properties for mood and has great skin support as well. So I put this after I've washed and toned my face. I put a couple drops of Sacred Frankincense and then I rub that all over my face. So some people are like, that's too expensive. I mean, even though this large bottle has 280 drops in it, that's how much a large bottle has, right? So some people are like, yeah, 1 drop a day or 2 drops a day, that's too much. I'm gonna go through my $90 bottle too fast. So you don't have to. You could just add maybe, depending on the size of your moisturizer jar, maybe you just add 10 drops to your moisturizer and then you're still getting some of the benefits without going through it as quickly. Totally your call. You can also add this with lavender to support your sleep at night. It's a great option. You can also use this straight up in your diffuser during prayer time, meditation, yoga, those sorts of things. People will call frankincense like your anti-squirrel oil. So let's say you're all scatterbrained and you have a bunch of things to do. Sacred frankincense can help kind of focus you in and narrow your focus. So it's great for your brain and that support that you need. So I just really like the Sacred Frankincense. They do have some different properties than the regular frankincense. You can look that up. But Sacred Frankincense has become my go-to. Okay, so those are the oils that are related to the ones that you get in the kit. So again, that's Peppermint or Peppermint Vitality, Thieves or Thieves Vitality, Digize Vitality or the regular Digize, Copaiba, Copaiba Vitality. Can't hold them all. Sacred Frankincense or Frankincense, Lemon or Lemon Vitality. They actually have a Frankincense Vitality as well. I've not tried that yet. Lavender, and they do have a Lavender Vitality, makes for some great like lavender honey lemonade. Something to try. Okay, so I wanted to talk about these are my must-haves. I have a bunch of oils that I really like, so it was hard to narrow down my top 10-ish. I think I made it top 11 of the oils that are outside the starter kit that I really, really enjoy. Because there's more that I like and that I use regularly, so it's hard to narrow it down. So the 2 oils that I started out with that made a big impact in my life, the very first one is Peace and Calming. That's the first oil that I bought. This is an oil, it was my daughter's teacher at the time. She had a classroom with a lot of rambunctious, like 5th grader, I think she was in 5th grade boys, and they were super loud and super annoying, and just, that wasn't her term, I'm saying that. But just a lot was going on, and so she would diffuse Peace and Calming in her classroom, and she noticed a remarkable difference in their mood and in their behavior. Because if you think about it, when you inhale scents, they go straight up into your limbic system, and that's your emotional and your memory control center, right? So it just goes straight to that area where there's going to have an impact. So this is an oil that I started to use on a regular basis. So I call it mom's worked up oil, right? So my kids know if mommy's getting agitated or worked up, you know, they grab my oil and be like, hey, thanks mom, it's that time of day. You need some peace and calming in your life. And I do, I love it. When I first smelled it, I wasn't a huge fan. I wasn't a huge patchouli fan when I first started oiling, but now just the smell, it does something for me, and I start to feel calmer right away. And so if you've never used the Peace and Calming, it's a blend of tangerine, orange, ylang ylang, patchouli, and blue tansy. So those are great oils, kind of take the crazy away, right? Those worked up, agitated moments. There are people who use this as their bedtime oil. So they'll put this in the diffuser and help bring that calm and relaxation at bedtime or during test taking. I've put this on my daughter before her gymnastics competitions when I don't want her to be afraid, right? When I don't want the nerves to get the best of her, and I want her to be able to really concentrate on what she's doing. We'll use Peace and Calming for that. And then we use another oil for bravery, but we use this one to kind of take the edge off a little bit. So this is an oil that I have to carry with me also, because you never know when life gets a little crazy and you need something to help calm you down. And for me, this works better than Stress Away. Some people prefer Stress Away, which is in your starter kit. For me, Peace and Calming has a more impactful effect. And so this is my go-to. You're learning a lot about me, as you can tell by the oils that I use, right? It says a lot about who I am as a person. Anyway, the other oil that's one of my favorites and one that I have to carry all the time is Joy. Joy is a blend of bergamot, ylang ylang, geranium, lemon, coriander, tangerine, jasmine, Roman chamomile, palmarosa, and rose. So it's a floral citrus blend. And it's so funny because when I first smelled this oil too, it wasn't like, oh, I love you, Joy. But now I do. Now I really love it because it does help me. So it brings you feelings of togetherness, feelings of hope, feeling of not happiness, because happiness is too shallow of a word, but just kind of peace and focus and direction, an overall sense of well-being and gratitude, like joy, you know, like that full deep in your heart joy. Joy does that for me. And so as some of you know, as you can kind of read between the lines, sometimes I need a little joy in my life, and I'm just feeling kind of down and out, and, life gets the better of you. And so joy is a great one to keep me focused on the things that I have to be grateful for. So those two were game changers for me, for my emotional health. Another one that I've come to love is Deep Relief. And so I don't always carry this with me because I need a lot of relief all the time, but people in this world need so much relief, right? So this is an oil that I share frequently. So if I'm at school working, and somebody's like, oh, I need some relief here, or I need some relief here, or I need some whatever going on, I'll take my little roller ball and they'll clean their hands, and then I'll put some on their fingertips and say, okay, well, rub it where you need relief, and they can rub it in and smell it. And it just opens everything up, and they start to feel the effects of the oil right away, right? This is an impactful oil. It's going to make a difference. So when you're sharing oils with other people and you want them to have an experience with the oils, this is a great oil that people will have an experience with. And so it has peppermint, lemon, balsam Canada, clove, balsam copaiba, which is the copaiba oil, coconut oil, wintergreen, helichrysum, vetiver, and dorado azul. So this is already pre-diluted, right? So it has the coconut oil already mixed in, which is why it's in a roller. So this is a great one to just carry with you and have somebody just give it a try. So great if you work on the computer on a regular basis, or you just need some support. Maybe you work out a lot and there's certain body parts that need some relief. You know, this is how you can use that, and you can be a blessing to others and kind of get people to realize oils are not such a weird thing. They're a very normal, practical thing. So deep relief. I'm gonna leave it at that. The other oil is something, it's kind of can take the place of everything oil when it comes to emotions. So it has that aspect. So there's a book that I love. It's called Releasing Emotional Patterns with Essential Oils. And so it gives you different essential oils to use for different emotions that you're maybe dealing with, and how to apply them, and like affirmations that you can use. So if you don't have the particular oil that it's asking for or recommending in that case, Idaho Blue Spruce is your catch-all, right? It will work just as well as any of those oils if you don't have them. This is a great essential oil for men. But what I love about it too, and besides just being able to help support your emotions, is just the fragrance. It's a great woodsy oil. So for me, I love woodsy smells. You know, some people are beach people, some people are woodsy people or country people or whatever. I'm a woodsy person. I love to be in the woods, the forest. That is my happy place. So woodsy smells make me happy. So I love that Idaho Blue Spruce smells like a forest, but it has other emotional supporting properties and other body supporting properties in it, beyond just the emotional support. So Idaho Blue Spruce is one of Gary Young's favorites when he was alive. So it's a great, great oil if you like those woodsy smells and you need some emotional support, but you don't want to invest in a bunch of different oils. Get you some Idaho Blue Spruce. All right, so that's my lineup. I will list it below in the comments so you can see them again. And like I said, a lot of them are in your starter kit, which is why those are oils in your starter kit, because they are oils that you can use on a regular basis to get you oiling, getting you to understand how to use your oils and seeing some benefits from them. So I would like to hear from you what your favorite oil is, or maybe some of your favorites, if they're different than mine, or if you have some of the same ones. Even if you're new to oiling, maybe you already have a favorite and you want to share, that would be amazing. But anyway, so these are some of the oils that I'll be taking on our trip, because we'll be gone for almost a month. I'll be away from my house, so I'll definitely be taking a lot more than this. But these are ones that I would not leave without, and I will make sure before I leave that they're full bottles, or nearly full, so that way I don't run out of anything on my trip. All right, you guys have a blessed Friday, and I will talk to you soon.